Only problem, I bought it from a fake seller.
James Dainard just walked over to my desk.
If you skip the first 3 steps, that's the easiest way to lose money. Hey guys, it's James with Heat & Dainard Real Estate, and we are on BiggerPockets YouTube. Today we are talking about expensive flips. So we've been flipping homes in the Pacific Northwest for over 14 years. We've done thousands of doors. The most expensive property that we've done to date is $3.5 million. Today we're walking you through our new $5 million flip. So flipping a $5 million house is actually very similar to flipping a cheaper project. The main differences are the trades that we're bringing in for warranty items, the spec selection, and then how we budget and prepare for the implementation of the plan. We're going to take you through the project, let you know where we're currently at, the issues we've had, and then the spec selection that we've chosen to achieve this record-breaking price. Let's go take a look at this beast. So we paid $2.8 million for this project. During our feasibility, we had a high-end contractor bid out the project at $1.1 million to finish. Our target exit price is $5 million. Before we actually go in, I do want to talk about the exterior. So things we had to do. So again, we bought this property. It already had siding on it, had a roof on it, all the windows, and it was almost ready. The problem was it was the wrong style. We're not going to be able to achieve that high price point with a red tile roof. So we had to pull off that brand new $100,000 roof and put another new $100,000 metal roof on, just to match the style. It had nothing to do with the condition. We've had to restucco the whole entryway, and then we added natural stone to the outside to give it a little bit more of a custom feel. Because remember, when they first started building this house, it was in 2006. The style, dated, and quality has all changed substantially since then. As an investor, it's my responsibility to stay on top of that and to budget accordingly. So as we get inside, we got 20-foot ceilings, a feature fireplace, and then our current layout on the main floor is we have an office. We have a detached family room that's set up for media. They can do surround sound speakers. We're wiring for that right now, so it's custom. And then you come down the hallway to a bedroom and a bath. As we walk through the property, upgrades that we had to do off the builder's original plan. He only had 1 fireplace in the whole house. So we added in 3 $10,000 fireplaces to give it that more custom feel. It's a more modern design. It's got full golden glass. This fireplace is gonna stretch all the way up 20 feet. So as we come down, or come through the property, we had to reframe this whole section into a formal laundry. The property at one point only had 1 laundry on main, so we added an additional out. And then as we walked through, we did redesign the guy's kitchen layout. So what he had in prior is he had a more basic package. So things that we did to increase that was we actually went from a standard like Electrolux or GE Monogram 5-piece into a 6-piece appliance set. So we have double ovens, we have a built-in microwave, we have a 48-inch Wolf range going in. So it feels like a huge chef kitchen, it's of quality, and not only that, now it's of size. This is a 7,000 square foot house, so we wanted the kitchen to feel big. We don't want a little dinky kitchen with a big house. Off here, we added another fireplace to give it more of a custom feel. It was framed in originally. This was actually gonna be a big formal dining. We switched it into a formal living because we wanted the living to come flow out with the outdoor spaces. When we looked at the comparable data, we saw that almost every expensive home had an indoor-outdoor space. This house prior had a koi fish pond built in that was enclosed. That is a bad plan. That does not appeal to the masses. That was a custom feature that needed to be removed. So we had to demo the koi fish pond. We actually opened this section up and installed this beam to get more of an indoor-outdoor feel. We're putting in a custom paver patio with turf on the outside. And then we're finishing this all with stucco so it feels good. It's got glass overhang so it gets lots of natural light while also protecting you from that Pacific Northwest rain. All right, so now let's go take a look at what we got going on the upstairs. So when we bought the property, it was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath upstairs with another bonus and a weird mother-in-law thing that just didn't fit for a conforming buyer. So we ripped out the mother-in-law, reframed the whole thing, and then we created it into a 4-bedroom, 4-bath with an additional laundry upstairs. Again, someone that's paying $5 million for a house, they want it all. If they're paying top pricing, they want to have everything included. So as we come up the stairway, things that we've had to budget for that are a little bit more custom as well, is we're having a metal fabricator design us a custom railing. It's not going to be the generic stuff that we put in our normal flip, which is going to be more of a bar, flat bar railing system. It's going to be its own thing that will be unique to this house. So as we come through, we added our formal laundry here because, again, we want people that own this house to come outside their master. They can drop their stuff right there. No inconvenience. We took this from a single door and made it a grand entrance to put a double door in. We also raised every one of our door headers from 8 feet to 9 feet to give it a more of a custom feel. We have 2 in master closets, one for her, one for his, and then we had to reframe the master bath to give it a little bit more custom feel. Prior, they didn't have a fireplace in here, so we added in a see-through fireplace that goes into the in-suite, into the tub. They also had a built-up tub deck here. It was very traditional, it was ugly, it's not custom. So now what we did is we ordered a custom freestanding tub so people feel good about it. The cost of this tub is roughly $4,000, where typically it's gonna cost us 600 bucks. We're doing a floating double vanity through here, all custom tile through. We expanded the shower because we weren't happy with the size to where we want someone to be able to hang out in their shower, make it feel good. We're creating a steam room. So these extra bells and whistles will put that money back in our pocket when we go to sell. Toilet room, and then an oversized master bedroom that's roughly about 400 square feet. It's got good spaces, it's got a see-through fireplace, and then it has its own separate little office off there as well. So as people are working from home more and more, or they can put a nursery there, they have the additional space to be flexible. So as we go through the rest of the house, the rest is pretty straightforward. We just had to fine tune it. We prepared all the floors for hardwoods throughout. We want to give it, again, a more upgraded flooring thing. As we go through our bathrooms, Megan, our designer, is speccing out all the tile. We're not using ceramic, we're using natural stones. We're not using generic cabinets, we're using custom cabinets. So as we make our way through, we opened up this for a flex space because we're gonna have 4 bedrooms, 4 baths. Now the kids have another little additional area to go into. This was our previous mother-in-law they had framed in, which isn't good for resale. None of the comps had it. So we reframed this into a secondary master suite. It's 300 square feet. You guys don't walk-in closet, huge oversized bath. And then we have another 4th bedroom with a 4th in-suite bath in the back corner. All right, guys, now that we kind of took a tour of the property and we gave you a full rundown of the scope of work we're trying to accomplish, now today is a little bit more fun. It's spec day. We're meeting with Megan Halter from James Dainard Real Estate, who has helped me with over how many flips?
300.
She's worked on over 300 flips. I don't think, have they ever had this big of a budget before?
No.
No. So I'm expecting to have the most badass spec package there is, and we're gonna select it today.
Okay, so my overall inspiration had to be based around the stucco, the structure that was already here. So we went with a bright and airy, like California kind of vibe, and just picked very neutral, somewhat traditional with little hints of modern to kind of spice it up. Okay, so for the kitchen, we wanted to keep it nice and bright and airy, so we have a lot of white linen, at least on the perimeter cabinets. And then we accented the island with some warm wood finishes, and then pops of color, a little richness with the countertops. And then we just picked some more neutral but kind of fun shapes for the backsplash. Okay, so for the master, we went with, again, very neutral, but fun shapes and sizes. So we have this neutral tile, but it's in a 24 by 48. We're going to inlay this natural stone as a little area rug to break up the space. And then we are going to keep the bathroom also very neutral, but we're gonna add a really cool stone bench to make it a little more elevated with some brass finishes. And it's kind of going to have like a restoration hardware, a little more serious feel in the master. Everything else is a little more playful.
No, I think this looks really good. I mean, I'm really excited about the kitchen and master bath. I want to see what the rest of the specs are. So my only question is, what is our grand total right now on all of our specs for our flooring and tile alone?
I thought we were gonna maybe get away with not talking about that, but it's only $113,000. But that's all tile and all floor.
Oh, that's all of it?
Yeah.
So typically, guys, we'll spend $110,000, $120,000 rebuilding a whole Craftsman house. So again, knowing your specs, that's in the budget, roughly.
It's in the budget.
Knowing your specs, knowing what you got to build, we put it in the budget. That's okay to spend the money as long as it supports it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed your tour of our $5 million flip. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to BiggerPockets YouTube channel. Also, check me out on Instagram, JDaneFlips, for more building tips and investment advice.